Another year, another tuition hike for Arizona's 3 public universities. The Board of Regents unanimously approving the increases tonight. ABC 15's Cameron Polam looking at the numbers, and Cameron, some wondering if there's any end in sight to these price hikes.
Well, Steve, these hikes add up to thousands of dollars more out of students' pockets in the long term. And in spite of overwhelming opposition to that vote, those we spoke with on the front line say it all starts with a lack of investment by the state.
Regent Penley?
Aye.
Regent Ridenhour?
Aye.
In an 8-0 vote, college students across the state will now pay more to go to school next year. The Board of Regents approving tuition increases across all public university campuses. At ASU, in-state undergrads will be on the hook for a 2.8% bump.
It seems like they tack on more service fees and small things that just start adding up.
ASU senior Mia Spare says the cost to graduate is intimidating, and when it comes to the question, is it affordable?
I think the fact that almost every student on campus has loans taken out kind of proves that it isn't.
And while most students we spoke with agree, they're not totally against paying more.
If they can explain why the tuition's increasing, then I'm kind of open to the idea that if it needs to increase, it needs to increase.
But that explanation, according to students, has been inadequate. In fact, Attorney General Mark Brnovich filed a lawsuit against the universities, saying they're violating a constitutional mandate to keep education affordable. The case is currently under appeal after it was dismissed last year.
The state hasn't been funding the universities much.
Cesar Aguilar with the Arizona Students Association says the state once funded 70% of the cost for in-state student tuitions. But since 2008, that number has fallen to just 35%, leaving universities in search of money elsewhere.
University presidents don't want to go up and speak out against the state legislator, because then the state legislator will then just cut their funding completely.
Now, in-state ASU undergrads will see nearly a $1,000 increase next year, putting tuition at about $10,710. Compare that to just half that dollar amount 10 years ago. I'm Cameron Polam, ABC 15 Arizona.
At that very same Board of Regents meeting, while approving tuition increases, they also gave ASU President Michael Crow a $20,000 bonus for reaching a goal tied to expanding the university's research efforts.